This year, LEGO builders gathered at the Brickslopes LEGO Fan Convention to display their latest and greatest LEGO MOCs. And today we are looking at the top 5 castles at the convention. Coming in at number 5, we have Light Vanquishing Darkness by Ogre Dundane. This is a very imposing and fierce castle, owned by the trolls it appears. You can see all of the different spikes here, I really like that. But my favorite part of the castle has to be the trans-red base that it sits on. It's really cool to see that color at the bottom of the towers there. As you pan out, you can see his giant troll army facing off against the Army of Light. So there's the Lion Knights here, some Crown Knights, just a lot of good factions. I really like those Hulk bodies used for ogres there. And then you can see the new kind of dragon minifigures. I think those are really cool. The inside of the castle is a little unfinished, but there's a kind of neat portal there that the trolls are coming out of. At number 4, we have Glen Eerie Castle by John Kay. This castle is actually patterned after the Glen Eerie Castle in Colorado Springs that was built in 1871. So it's a historical castle. I really like the tree work here out front. He has made this very clean with some squares there with the dark red bricks as stone that you can walk on. The castle itself is really pretty in this dark tan color with the dark red roof. They work just super well together. And as you come around the side here, there's some really cool window work. I love the kind of pieces used above the window to accent and detail the windows themselves. And then he has just some really nice foliage with the trees and some of the bushes out front. In the back here, he has a Tudor style corner with the white and brown pattern there. It looks really cool. Overall, a great job. I'm not sure how well it matches the source material, but it looks really awesome. Taking the 3rd spot is this amazing recreation of Hogwarts Castle by PotterFan 1987. I love the font there. He has minifigures going around the entire castle. I think he has one of each minifigure from the series, which is really cool. This castle's done at kind of a mini scale, so you can see just all of the details he put in here. There's the Durmstrang ship, which turned out really cool. It actually had a rocking motion that I didn't capture on camera, but really neat all the same. I like the brickwork here you can see on that building in the middle. Really neat. And then the vines up that tower with a Hungarian horntail mini up top. Really cool. Excellent work. I can only imagine how long this took to make, and the results were stunning. Coming around to the opposite side of the castle, you can see kind of a courtyard there. And he's got the micro figures in great detail all across this side of the castle. I really like the rounded towers he has done, and I think this here is the Great Hall. Really just an excellent job. The dark green looks really great for grass, and the trees at the scale are just really well done. There is Hagrid's hut and the Beauxbatons carriage. It looks like a herd of sheep in that fenced area, I think, or maybe some magical creatures. I'm not really sure. Really cool, though. As you zoom out, it just was a really cool castle to look at. He's got rivers going through it. There is the Whomping Willow. And yeah, just an amazing job. In the 2nd slot, I'm cheating a little by including a trio of medieval style buildings by LEGO Key. He has all sorts of nice parts usage going on here. If you take a close look, you can see some of the tire fenders, some wheels in the cobblestone are used there for the pathway, which is really interesting. He's got this yellow house here, as well as this red house that uses the same technique there with the tires. He has some dinosaur tails and just some really crazy stuff going on for the foliage. The trees are actually made out of wheels in black there. The roof has these triangular brown tiles. Really neat. And then you can see some of these cracks on the building. Inside of those cracks are a very interesting group of pieces. He has some Modulix 1x2 pieces in kind of that tan color for the bricks. Modulix is a discontinued smaller piece. Looks really, really cool there. Inside the buildings, he has things going on as well. You can see up on the top floor, you've got a woman knitting a sweater, which is really cool. And on the bottom, it looks like he's doing a little bit of carpentry there, some woodworking. Really cool. He's got a saw there, I think, going on, and just, yeah, really an interesting thing. In the other house, you've got the attic full of some bottles. You've got the upstairs with a bedroom, and the woman's kind of got a quill or something there. And then the bottom, he's actually blowing glass, I believe, which makes sense why there's so many bottles in the upstairs. So, yeah, just a really cool interiors there, very unique. The third building here is a mushroom-style windmill, which looks really cool. He's actually using some old Clicket's jewelry pieces on the sides of the mushroom with those blues, purples, and pinks, kind of making a fantastical looking mushroom, which is really, really neat looking. He uses some of those same elements for kind of the stepping stone path towards the door, which, by the way, the door looks really amazing with that shaping. And then he continues those Clickets all around the mushroom. As you spin it around here, you can see he has just little puzzle pieces put together to make the mushroom, which is a really interesting technique. I've never seen anything quite like it, where he has the different pieces slotted together to make a cohesive overall shape. Really looks neat. And then he has a similar type door here. You can see he's using some hair pieces for plants. And again, he just makes excellent use of pieces in ways you wouldn't expect. Before we get to the top slot, I have to give honorable mention to a few of my other favorite castle builds. Like this awesome Troll Stronghold by Ryan Brick Builds. Ryan is an amazing artist and actually did a beautiful drawing of this castle before he brought it to life in LEGO. As we look around here, you can see all manner of different styles of orcs and trolls. At the top, he's got a necromancer there with a couple of skeletons he's brought to life. And overall, just a really cool recreation of his art piece. To the right side here, you've got a couple of mounted Wolfpack trolls on some wargs, which are really, really neat looking there. And then he's got this central black tree that looks really amazing. I love the shaping there and the different branches he has. Shade A created this awesome sea monster attacking a group of Vikings. I really love the eye here and the shaping on the head. Look at all those teeth and the nice transparent pink pieces and the kind of spikes along the back of the creature is just really, really well done. Very inspiring to see. I like the lime green used for the inside of the neck of the creature as well. And now for the #1 castle themed creation, we have Flight of Frost and Flame by Kooky Bricks. He has a wizard here who is fighting against a witch, so the wizard is kind of ice themed. I really love all the lighting he has here. The wizard staff looks amazing with those kind of diamond style pieces and then the spiral going around it. He has amazing details here in the back. You can see that potted plant, all manner of different books and these candles, a picture frame, the skull of a different creature. He has some of his older LEGO MOCs on the top left there, recreated in small form. And then under the table, you see there's somebody just kind of hiding from the chaos that's ensued here. And then there is the witch here to the side. I really like the rings used for her earrings there. And then she has some really cool lighting pieces as well with that diamond kind of pendant in the middle of her chest there, and then her dress is just nice and flowing with these kind of balloon style pieces. Really, really cool. There is a phoenix rising up out of the ground here, and then as we look, there's another skull here, and there's some monster in that cabinet, it looks like, a nice fireplace. And then mounted on the wall, there's actually some heads of, looks like a dragon, a lion, and a goat. Really well done in this scale. The kind of rafter work here is interesting. It has different patterns. There's a beholder here from Dungeons and Dragons, which is really cool. You can see another phoenix, a monkey there in the top left, like a wizard monkey. Really neat and interesting. Just a really amazing job here. I can't believe how good this creation is. The stained glass in the back is just perfect. Kooky Bricks did a couple of other really amazing builds that I thought I'd mention here. You have this knight that has taken down the dragon and he is celebrating, so he's got a nice mug of ale there or something along those lines. A battle axe. Maybe this is a dwarf, but he's got all sorts of cool things going on. Just 3 barrels there, treasure chest. He also made these white knights. I think these would make amazing chess pieces if he fleshed out the rest of the collection, which maybe that's his plan, but it really, really cool to see these horses at this scale. They look amazing with their eyes, their manes, their hooves. Everything just works perfectly together. He also built this Release the Kraken display where Poseidon is shattering the chain to release the Kraken. So you can see he's got his trident there and he is actually breaking the chain to set the Kraken free. The Poseidon build is amazing. He's strongly muscled. He has that crown. And then the chain just works really well also. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more awesome LEGO castles, check out the video on the left. Or if you want to see other epic LEGO creations, check out the video on the right.